Welcome to GCTV. I'm Waldo.
And I'm Zuzu. Let's get into the news.
Kansas is experiencing one of the largest outbreaks of tuberculosis in the country. There are 109 active cases right now, but despite the concern, their Kentucky health officials say there's no great concern for something like that in the bluegrass state. Tuberculosis cases in Kentucky have remained steady in recent years. That's according to the Kentucky Cabinet for Health and Family Services. Tuberculosis, also known as TB, is a contagious disease. It spreads through the air when someone with an active case coughs or sneezes.
U.S. Congressman James Comer is urging the Trump administration to transfer land located within the former Paducah gaseous diffusion plant back to the people of Paducah. Comer sent a letter to the Department of Energy on Tuesday. Comer wrote, "I have long supported the efforts to expedite cleanup with the goal of ultimately returning the land to the community for economic development." He's hopeful the first land transfer of about 200 acres will be finalized later this year. So why is this important? The plant shut down in 2013 after operating for more than 60 years. It was one of the largest employers in western Kentucky. Comer is hopeful getting all that land repurposed will bring in new businesses and more jobs. And speaking of cleanup, we have a message from Miss Janet.
We need to do a better job keeping our school clean. Many of you mentioned on the Student Voice survey that you feel your school could be cleaner. And while we're working on that, you have to do your part as well. This is a picture Miss Janet sent to us after breakfast this morning. And quite frankly, this is unacceptable. You know better than to leave your food trash in the floor. Everyone in this building must do better to keep it clean. There's one more ACT prep session this week. February 5th is English and Reading with Miss Langston and Fancy Farm 2. This session begins at 3:15. This is a great opportunity for you if you're signed up to take the ACT here on Saturday.
There's a Spirit Week you need to know about. It's sponsored by the GCHS chapter of FCCLA. Monday is Pajama Day, Tuesday is Hat Day, Wednesday is Dress Like a Teacher, and Dress Like a Student Day. Finally, Thursday is Wear Red Day. These begin next week. Don't forget about the book drive to benefit the library here at GCHS. They are looking for used books, magazines, and DVDs to fill up their shelves. The donation drive runs through the entire month of February. There are drop boxes in the library and in the commons. All of your donations will ensure everyone at GCHS has something to read ahead of We Read Week. See Miss Mason if you have any questions.
You can order senior yard signs through February 7th. These signs are $25 each. Seniors will need to fill out the forms at the blue desk to order them. The forms and the $25 payment must be turned in to Miss Saltzman or Miss Smith by February 7th. They accept cash or checks. If you have any unexcused absences, you need to meet with Miss Duke. She will be at her signature blue table by the front office during lunches. SOAR teachers, please check the list she emailed out and remind students if they need to do this.
Donating blood is an easy thing you can do to have a big impact on someone's life. That's why we're encouraging everyone to sign up for the upcoming blood drive. That drive is scheduled for February 21st. There will be tables in the commons during lunches for you to sign up. You must be at least 17 years old or 16 years old with parental consent. It won't take much of your time, and what you give will always go to someone in need.
Today for lunch we will be having chicken smackers, crispy chicken Caesar salad, ham, turkey, and cheese wrap bento box, pizza crunchers, all your personal pan pizzas, sauces, juices, and sides. Today's weird story is out of Australia. Several beaches had to be shut down because of mysterious balls that washed ashore.
Yeah, Parker. Health officials wanted to test these things to determine if the beaches were safe. Thousands of these balls were found in Sydney. Scientists originally thought they were made of tar and oil.
But they were wrong. It turns out these balls are made of, quote, fecal matter, as well as saturated fatty acids. If you don't know what fecal matter is, ask your science teacher. The balls have since been removed, but the investigation as to where they came from is ongoing. Now to Jada with the weather.
UC, it's Jada with the weather. Today we have a 58% chance of rain, with the temperature being a high of 63 and a low of 44. On Thursday we have a 52% chance of rain, with the temperature possibly reaching 62 and the lowest being 39 degrees. On Friday it's looking sunny with only a 10% chance of rain and the high being a 51 and the lowest being a 44. This weekend we are looking at some warmer weather, with the high being a 71 and the lowest being a 33 on Saturday, with a 71% chance of rain. On Sunday, the temperature is dropping again, with the high being a 43 and the lowest being 34 degrees, with the 18% chance of rain. Thanks for watching. On to Dalton with sports.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是冰淇淋。
Oh my gosh.
What are all these missing assignments? I don't want to do these.
You know, if you weren't in trouble all the time, this wouldn't happen.
Wait, what do you mean?
Do you have a class that you really don't want to finish an assignment for? Or if you have an assignment that you didn't turn in? Well, good news for you. Second Chance will allow you to turn in one pass per class. Your SOAR teacher will give you one of these passes. If you have no misbehaviors or no unexcused absences, including your tardies, they must be used in the 9 weeks awarded to you and will be handed out every 2 weeks of your SOAR class. It won't give you 100, but it'll take the 0 out the book completely.
Hey GC, it's Jack with sports. Last night the Lady Eagles beat the Lady Bombers 69-33. Ginger Martin led all scorers with 19 points. It is the 18th straight win for the Lady Eagles and they are 21-2 on the season. Last night the Eagles also defeated the Ballard Bombers 75-57. 4 Eagles scored in the double digits, with Reagan Mathis and Braden Waller scoring 20 each, Ty Cavett scoring 13 and Darrell Hughes scoring 12. The Eagles are now 2-0 in district play and they play Hickman at Hickman on Thursday. Kentucky also played last night, and unfortunately they got smacked 98-84. But in more important news, the great Bronny James hit a 3-pointer last night, and it was the greatest moment of my life. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for watching GCTV.
It's a great day to be an Eagle.